Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up?
All right. Y'all know what to do if you are on here. Go ahead, let us know that you are here, and also take this time to share, and tag.
Hey, what's up, Shauna?
Mm.
See what the magic number is.
Hello, Catrice.
Hey, what's up, Catrice? What's up, LR? What? You here in the beginning?
What? I'm shocked. No wonder I'm getting sick over here. I knew it was something.
So we already got 6 people on here. So what's the number?
12.
I was
I
thinking
felt like,
13.
oh, okay. We'll do 13.
You said 11. You said 12 and 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can do 12 because since it's in the middle.
Okay. 12 people. Hey, Justin. Hey, Simone.
What?
She
Simone?
on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. She out?
All right. One more already? What? Y'all in here tonight. If you are just joining us, go ahead. Let us know that you're here. Also, take this time to share, or tag. Somebody else out there might need this information just as much as you do. Do not be no hater in these streets. Hey, Katie. Hey, Brittany. Yes, let's get these businesses together. I need all of us to be winning in these streets.
In these streets.
All right, we need four. Four more people and we will get started. Four more. Four more.
Hey, what's up, Miss Brittany? Katie, what's up?
Four more. Four more.
Katie, what's up?
Three more. Three more.
Why you sound like Wizzy?
For me.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Two more. Two more. And we will get started.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Catrice, I see you on YouTube over there.
Uh-oh, one more so we can get it jump. Jump, jump. Jump, man, jump, man, jump. Mm, mm, mm,
Two,
mm,
two more.
mm, mm.
All right. Yes, keep tagging away or share. Let them know, get in here if they have a business, especially so they can get their business together so they can get this money.
Yeah. Katie says she got 64 people listening. Tell them to log on Facebook, Instagram. I'm sorry. I'm at Facebook, YouTube. We just need one.
I need us all to start winning in these streets. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let's see what groups I'm gonna get kicked out of today.
That's what I'm talking about. I got kicked out of like 2.
Dang.
Yeah, if you're not getting kicked out of groups, that means you're not sharing enough. I'm just saying.
Be real in these streets. All right. And if you are just joining us, let us know that you in here. We like to say, hey, where are y'all at right now? Y'all can tell us location, whatever. Mm, 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 mm. All right. We just need 12 to get started. All right. We got Harker Heights in the building. Anybody else want to tell where they are from? Hey, Chastity.
What's up, y'all? Where y'all at? Go ahead and put in the chats where you at right now.
Where you at? Where that?
Where you at, baby? Where you at? Where you at, baby? Where you at? Oh, one more. They don't want us to be great.
Yeah, one more. Okay, Illinois is in the house. Colleen.
All right, y'all. We're gonna give it another minute. Another minute.
Another
minute.
Another minute.
Another minute. Get another minute. Okay. Got somebody in Arizona. That's what's up. Illinois, K-Town.
Harker Heights.
Shauna said the ops be watching. Just put Central Texas. Real broad.
You see what Simone put? I'm in a bad place. Not mentally. Clean, Texas.
Just clean Texas.
All right. So are we going 2 more? All we need is two, so we can get started.
Two more. Boom, hit it.
All right. I'm your girl, Kyra.
And I'm your bro, Keen.
And we are Credit Cleanse.
Yes, we are. If you know us, then some of you probably call us financial literacy experts or credit repair experts. Honestly, we're just out here trying to be professionals with a personal touch. Thanks to our dope marketing and PR team, we've been featured in numerous media outlets. That's including the front page of the newspaper. Mama, your boy done made it. We famous. Multiple magazine articles, including Text Appeal. Y'all know y'all done seen Kyra in there. We have feature on the radio. You may be here because you heard an advertisement on the radio.
Last year, we won one of interviews on the radio.
That part. And we got one coming up.
Yes.
Last year, we won one of the best small businesses in Central Texas. This year, we won the best in Central Texas. We actually beat out a billion-dollar company and a multi-million-dollar company. Whoa. In
4 categories. Don't forget that. 4 categories.
Oh.
And then we also won 2 the best top business services and top small business of the year.
What are you doing?
Oh, okay. What?
This year we won the best small business in Central Texas and best in business services. We won best small business of the year. And we have our book on Amazon, shameless plug, Kyra.
Yes, it is called Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying Your Own. Of course, that's a long title, but all you have to do is type in Credit Cleanse. That's credit with the K, cleanse with the K, and it will put up. If home ownership is your goal, this is the book for you. It's going to tell you everything there is, starting with cleansing that credit, all the way up to programs that you might not even know about that could help you with the down payment assistance or just your closing costs. So if this is for you, get it.
Yo, so if you follow Credit Cleanse, you know that we do coaching and mentoring, but we are not above it ourselves. Our coach actually sits on the board for Experian as a subject matter expert. So we're not good at this. We low-key like fire at this, like awesome at this, low-key amazing at this, all that good stuff. Again, you can call us financial literacy experts or credit repair experts, but we prefer to be called bridge builders because we find out where our clients are, where they want to be, and then we bridge that gap. In most cases, that's financial.
Yes.
Yo, so if you can hear the sound of my voice, y'all go ahead, give me a 1 in the chat. Give me a 1. That lets me know that you're ready, and that lets us know that our audio is good.
Yes.
One time for your mind.
And if this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time. If it is your first time, we love for you to be actively engaged. So when we're saying put them ones in the chat, go ahead and put some ones in the chat. The more engaged you are, the more sauce that we give y'all. Of course, if there's no type of engagement going on, you know what we do? We cut this bad boy off because we know this information, but we want y'all to know it too so that y'all can be winning in these streets.
That part.
All right, see them ones on the end. Thank you.
Justin Furlow, what's up, family?
All right. Hey, Alonda. Hey, Kanitra. Hey, who else I'm missing up in here? Miss Gail. Hey, Miss Gail.
Justine.
All right. Okay. All right. So first thing first, tonight we wanted to dedicate it to our business owners out here. Whether you have a business already or you're thinking of starting a business, the one thing that it tends to be everybody's missing out on is they don't set their business up credibly. So you are missing out on tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. A lot of people are wondering, like, dang, where do I get the money to start this business? Here it is. But first, we need you to set up your business credibly so that you can get approvals and not denials.
That part. So, want me to go? I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so we can jump off in this thing.
Justin said, "Let's get it."
Okay, so I'm good.
Yes.
All right. So, one of the very first steps in getting the bank's money, especially if you want to maximize being able to get the most that you can, is making sure that you choose the right industry, or at least having the right industry on paper. So Kyra, come on, lead us in tonight.
All right. So definitely what he was saying. If you are one of in the industry, sorry guys, y'all know I got braces, but if you're in the industry that is considered high risk, that is going to be like real estate investing, that is going to be like credit repair, financial services, trucking. Okay, well, thing about it, since it is classified as a high risk, you need to bring that down to a low risk, if that makes sense. So what is something else that you are offering in that trucking business? What is something else that you are offering when it comes to credit repair, financial services, so that you aren't automatically put into one category where they deny you for a lot or hundreds of thousands of dollars? So you're able to collect on that as well.
That's it. No, I'm just playing. These are big facts. These are the facts of life. So one thing when it comes to these high risk versus low risk industries, when it comes to getting funding, it can be the difference maker. And also when it comes to setting up like your payment processing accounts. If you have a credit repair company, then you know like they charge a lot for you to process your payments versus like a regular type of business. I don't really think it's fair. However, I understand credit repair is very volatile. They tend to have more chargebacks. And basically, that's really what it is. It's either they're looking at how often you're going to have a chargeback or how often these businesses close in the first 5 years of business.
Correct. So yes. So when it comes to like accounting, alcohol, as you see on here, the list goes on: construction, media, trucking, credit repair, real estate investing. All of those are considered high risk. And like Keem was saying, when it comes to payment processor, it is hard to get a payment processor for those. And if you do, what'll happen is they charge you a whole lot more than they would a regular business. So that's why I was saying, make sure that you have like a subcategory. So even if you are doing like construction, what else are you doing with that construction business? And that's where you go to finding an industry that is considered low risk. Credit repair, if it's credit counseling service, now you're consulting, now you're coaching. What we're doing right now, we're coaching y'all. So therefore, okay, let's get it more on that side versus just sticking to the credit repair. If you're tutoring, if you have a virtual, doing virtual assistant, direct sales, drop shipping companies, just when it comes to your industry, please make sure that you are looking to see if it is considered high risk. And high risk, like King was saying earlier, definitely just means, is it more likely for you to get a chargeback versus a regular type of company? Or are you one of the businesses that tend to close in the first 5 years versus a company that's going to be around 10, 15, 20 years?
Right. So, and if you know that you are going to be in a high risk industry, that actually brings up the next point, and it's choosing the right name. So let's say I know that I want to have a credit repair company, right? I will not put credit in the name. Did we create Credit Cleanse before we knew this? Absolutely. But that's why we try to get fancy with it, spell it with a K, you know. But still, you want to have these general names. You want it to sound real Reggie, you know, like McDonald's, Walgreens, you know, those like really Subway, these super simple names that sounds like so general. However, like we all know what they do because of their branding. But if you, so let's say that I'm going to create a trucking company. I'm going to do with a company like JB Hunt. That name sounds so general just from the name. There's no telling what they do. However, we all know that's a trucking company. And if you want people to know that you do logistics, you want people to know that you do trucking or transportation, you can always create a DBA. But when it comes to the LLC for business purposes and funding purposes, make sure that it's more general and it does not have that high risk industry in the name, like credit repair, like real estate, like trucking, so on and so forth.
Right. And I want to back up a little bit, guys. Okay. So when it comes to also having the right name, like King was saying, you want it to be general. But let me take you back to when you are trying to get business credit, you cannot have just a DBA. You cannot. So let me start there. I'm sorry. That's definitely something that's very important. You need to make sure, in order to build business credit, so that you can be using OPM, other people's money, the bank's money, okay? In order to do that, it has to be at minimum an LLC or a corporation. It cannot just be a DBA. A DBA is simply doing business as, okay? So yes, you're doing business, but you're not truly a business. And there's no protection in place for you. Okay, when you are either are we going to go into that, King?
What's that?
Or is it okay for me to tell the difference between?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so when it's like a LLC or a corporation versus the DBA, when you have a DBA, guess what, guys? All the liability is on you. So let's say that somebody comes into your business, right? And they fall, they hurt themselves. And yes, you may have insurance, but that insurance didn't cover what they are going after, right? Well, just because you have just a DBA, they can come after everything you own personally. That means your house, that means your car, that means even the curling iron. And I don't know about you, but I need my curling iron, okay? So
yo, ladies, drop a 2 in the chat if you need your curling iron. You can't afford nobody taking it. Don't put a 2 in the text.
2. I'll put a 2 in the chat. Y'all need it? Because I need mine. I need anything that I personally own. I need. But if you have an LLC or a corporation, there's like this magical, well, as long as you don't break it, but there's a separation of the two. Okay, so the company functions as like its own person. So if somebody came into your business again and say that they trip and fall and they hurt themselves and they want to come after, all they can come after is everything that business owns, right? They could not touch anything that you have personally. So that is why you want to make sure also that you have an LLC or a corporation versus just having it as a DBA. All right.
Yeah, no, you just went off. Like, that's it. Y'all live over with. Get it off. We came, we saw, we conquered.
All right. And if y'all have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. We might not get to them right now, but we'll see them and we'll come back to them to make sure that we get those answered while y'all are on here. Another thing, please avoid listing, like King said, a high-risk industry in the title of your business. Keep it generic. So instead of having ABC Trucking Company, ABC Inc., ABC Enterprise, you know what I'm saying? And then if you do want trucking, that's where you add your DBA underneath it. But other than that, keep that one just simple, plain Jane, okay?
So guys, we're starting with the basics because I know we have a lot of new people. I've been inviting people to come along, and some of you haven't started your businesses yet, or some of you actually have a business, and this information is still relevant to you. We're going to take it bit by bit, piece by piece, and you can literally create your business off of this information.
Right. And also, if you are just joining us, go ahead, share, tag. Somebody else out there might need this information just as much as you do. And I know a lot of y'all want to keep it and hold it to yourself, but we're pouring into y'all. Please help us pour into other individuals. Do not be no hater in these streets.
So, Carver, did you have anything else when it came to choosing an industry or picking a name?
Yes. All right. So let's say now that you have picked the name, you know what you want. You want it to be ABC Inc. All right. That is it. All right. Well, next, I need you to do a very important thing. I need you to go check on the Secretary of State for your state, you know, the Secretary website, and make sure that that name is available. Make sure nobody else out there have it already. Make sure that it is not trademarked already.
That's good information. Also, like Howard said, you can go to the Secretary of State website. You can also go to the State Comptroller's website as well.
But you need to make sure that it's available. Because the last thing you want to do is set up your business, get all fancy. You got your logo together. Yeah. And you done got your business cards together. And then guess what? You can't even get that name. So now you just wasted some money because that could have went towards something else. And also, after you do that, also, if you know what you want your domain to be, meaning that, like for us, creditcleanse.com. So if you know whatever you want, if you want it to be your company's name, .com, .net, whatever, then I need you to also check to make sure that domain is available as well.
Absolutely. So let me get out of this. Oh, all right, yeah.
All right. So, like I said, we are going to spend this time gradually. We are going to build your business up. But please take note of this. If you have a business already, make sure this is in place. If you are one of those like, yes, I want business credit. And guys, we just posted a receipt today. There was a person that went through our 15-day challenge, and that's what we're basically doing here. Is kind of breaking it down. At the end, they have already got $80,000, $90,000 for their business after the 15-day challenge. So yes, even as a starter up, you can start getting business credit. You can start getting funding for your business, but you have to be set up credibly. Anything that is wrong, and you'll find out as we go along, will cause a denial instead of getting the approval. And that's where many people give up. And like, oh, it's not possible. It's too hard to obtain. Guys, I just said 15-day challenge, 15 days. And then they started getting funding, started getting business credit. So yes, the money's out there. Think about when the pandemic hit, who was the first ones that they were giving money to? It was the business owners, not just individuals clocking in 9 to 5. So it's money out there for you to be successful, but you have to make sure that you're doing everything there is to put your business in place so that you can start receiving funding from there.
Big facts, big facts. Yo, if y'all are picking up what Kyra's putting down, go ahead and give me a 3 in the chest. Like, yo, I'm with you, sis. You're killing it. You speaking my language. You speaking to my soul. All that good stuff.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, go give me a 3. Give me a 3. Give me a 3.
If you have been following us for a while, you know when it comes to personal, I think King be more amped up than me. When it comes to business, I think I'm more amped up.
Yeah, unless we talking about credit cards, and you know you be super litty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to forgive us. Like, yeah, we done been sick over here, credit cleanse. You know what I'm saying? But we still trying to bring that energy. We still trying to bring this information. Shauna Thomas, some drop it like it's hot. Come on now, you backing it up for the 99 and the 2000s right now.
2000. All right, so guys, if y'all have any questions, please go ahead at this time and place it into the chats, and we will go down the line and get, definitely answer. Please do not ever think that a question is stupid and you don't want to ask, because there's no such thing as a stupid question, okay?
Except the one that you don't ask.
Right. And somebody else might have that same question, but they were too scared to put it in the chat to get it answered. Y'all have us right now. Please utilize it, because one thing about me is if you hit my personal inbox later with a question, I'm going to send you the scheduler so that you can deal with Credit Cleanse, my company. Okay.
That part. So like while y'all are putting those in the chats, I want to say something. If you have been on the fence about creating a business or you've been getting cold feet, now's the time. Because like Kyra said, during the pandemic, who got the most benefit? Who got the most money? It's business owners. Who always gets the most tax breaks? It's business owners. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but America's turning into the Hunger Games. Why do I say that? Because in the Hunger Games, they didn't have a poor class, middle class, and upper class. All they had, either you poor or you're rich. You got it or you don't. Right now, I know some of y'all looking like, if you haven't noticed, when it comes to vehicles are harder to get. When it comes to like to rent is crazy right now. You can Google it. 50% of Americans cannot afford a 1-bedroom apartment right now. And that's crazy. It's scary out here. So if you want to be in position so you can get money, so you can take care of your family, you want to have the best tax breaks, you need to go ahead and quit playing and start your business. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Yes.
Can't say it enough.
You have a side hustle out there?
I ain't going to be in District 13. I'm not built like that. Now, I'll do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no punk by my stuff. However, I'm just not about to drive in one of them districts. I'm gonna be where the rich people at, dressing weird and eating them little purple snacks and whatnot.
All right. Any questions? Let me go through here.
So can you touch on virtual address versus home address? We're actually going to talk about that. But let me go back up to the question because I'm jumping here.
Yes. All right. I see one from Brittany. Would you say it's safe to use just our name?
Absolutely. McDonald's is somebody's last name.
Mm-hmm.
JB Hunt, that's somebody's name. Like, I don't know if it's multiple people, but I know that's somebody's name. It's always a safe bet to use your name. If you want to really get savvy with it, if you create a business using your name and make sure that you get that trademark now, certain people can't contact you all kind of how, because they can't use your name without your permission, and now you can sue people, but that's some whole other stuff. You have to catch me offline about that conversation. Because now we're talking about secure party creditor, UCC stuff.
Yes, but definitely you can use your name and have, we might get into that later, but you can have multiple businesses. Like that'll be your holding company, and then you have smaller companies up underneath. So yeah, definitely.
That's the type of stuff that Jay-Z was talking about when he said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman."
Mm-hmm.
Build your name. Make your name important.
All right. Miss Kanitra.
Please,
am I saying it correctly? I probably am not, because I be butchering, just like people butcher my name instead of Kyra. They say Kira. So I just hope I'm saying it correctly. Okay.
So I'm not going to go into this too much because we kind of putting the cart before the horse while we're planning to go into this. However, I'm going to give you a little bit just because you asked. Virtual address versus home address. Virtual address is a good alternative if you don't have a brick and mortar location. When it comes to a home address, you don't want to do it. Why? One, because it's public information. I can go to the state controllers and pull up somebody's business, and it's going to tell me what address you have listed. It's some weird people out here. You don't want people knowing where you and your baby's laying your head at. It's like Shauna said earlier, the ops is watching. So we don't want to have that information out there. Also, when these lenders and these creditors are pulling your information, they're going to do a street view of your particular business. Whatever address you have listed, they're going to do that earth view. And if it's zoned for residential, like a lot of businesses won't rock with you. I mean, or a lot of creditors aren't going to rock with you. You might can slip a few through the crack, but like it's just, I don't know about you, but I'm trying to get everything I can. I'm trying to get all the bank's money.
Right. And some, if they don't deny you, they'll limit the amount of funding that they'll give you.
Big facts, big facts.
But we will definitely go into that even more soon. So definitely.
So look, we butcher your name. So can you put it how it would be spelled? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even want to say your name. I don't want to say the first or the last.
Kendra.
I think Kendra. And that probably ain't even it.
But I know I did not apologize. Like I said, people do mine all the time as well.
Me too. They always taking my J. Is your name Hakeem? Like, you don't see that J? I thought the J was silent. It's not jalapeno, bro. Like it's. All right, next up, which banks do you recommend for setting up business credit and why? Again, this is one of those questions. We're going to go way more in depth with this coming soon, but I still will give you a little bit because you asked. One, you definitely want to have a good credit union. Why? Credit unions, they are good because you actually own a piece of the bank. Like you're more than a member, like you're part owner of that bank, and they're going to show you a lot of love. That's for one. But when it comes to doing business, you want to stick to those mid-sized banks. That's your PNC banks. That's your SunTrust banks. That's your BB&T, Regions Bank, BB&T. Those type of banks have a lot of money available for entrepreneurs. And the reason why I didn't say Chase, the reason why I didn't say Bank of America. Those are the big boys. Wells Fargo, to them, you ain't nobody. They have
unless you bring it in millions.
Right. And on the cool, like, I mean, millions, like tens, if not hundreds of millions. They have people that bring a lot of money into their bank. So to them, they don't value as much as those mid-sized banks would. Smaller lenders, the reason why we didn't say like your small lenders, they're not going to be as willing to take as much risk on you as those mid-sized banks.
If you are starting up. Best
Keontra. Okay, cool. Keontra.
Okay. Also, if you are wondering what all mid-sized banks are in your area, if you are following on Credit Cleanse page, actually go down. There's a post where we actually put the link in there so that you can actually see what mid-sized banks are in your area. They are really great when it comes to small business owners because they'll rock with you. When it comes to the smaller banks, I am going to say do not discredit them as well. If you already have a relationship with them. Reason being is because you can actually sit with one of them and see what grants, what money they have to lend for your business. And since you already have a relationship established with them, they're going to take you over a person that's just walking in, starting a business bank account with them day one. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Keep them questions coming. Any more questions out there when it comes to business, when it comes to personal? The floor is open. We don't just do business credit. We do personal as well. Yes, yes. And if you are just tuning in, we are trying to make sure our business owners are set up credibly so you can start getting the bank's money.
Big facts, big facts. Is insurance considered high risk?
Yes and
Um,
no. It definitely depends on how you actually like what type of insurance you are doing, as well as are you part of another company or are you your own individualized company, as well as honestly, when it comes to the insurance part, don't put it in your name. I'm just gonna
Facts, because generally it is high risk.
yes,
Like I was saying, you can finagle, if you use that word finagle. You can finesse something sometimes, but insurance is generally a high risk industry.
yes. So just have it generic. You know what I'm saying? Have your DBA, meaning the name of what you want it to actually be. If you want it to be ABC Insurance, then have the DBA up underneath your actual company's name.
Where's a good place to start cleaning up personal credit? So, pro tip: if
Credit
you,
Cleanse.
I like how you did that,
That's
shameless
the number
plug,
one place right there.
Shame,
That no.
shameless plug. Um, so, pro tip: if you want to see the quickest results when it comes to getting like boosting your score, either pay down your credit cards, or if you don't have any, you need to get some credit cards ASAP. Those are usually going to be like immediate results. However, that's not the most important factor. It's the second
Wait.
most important.
Yes. Okay. So I was just gonna say throw in there. When it comes to that, of course, that is meaning that you don't have any late payments, no charge-offs or collections. When it comes to that, so that you can get that bigger boost. So don't expect like if you are in the 400s or 500s and you are um, paying down your credit card and you're like, dang, why I'm not in the 700s, but you got 10 collections, 3 charge-offs, and 26 hard inquiries,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
then that's not going to happen. You have to get those deleted off your credit report as well. But yes, that is the second most important. Go ahead, Keem.
Yeah, that is like the second most important thing. Like, if it's not uncommon for us to see someone that's in the 500s, right? And let's say they have some credit cards that maxed out. As soon as they pay down those credit cards, they may jump up into the sixes. Now that means that we obviously still have some work. And like Kyra said, when we attack those late payments, attack those collections, those charge-offs, once we get those deleted off of your credit report, then you'll be up in the sevens. So that I'm trying to cover like the whole basis because that's more of like a general question.
That's a good place to start, though.
Yeah, it is a good place to start. Now, if you're a credit repair company, now the first thing you want to do is attack those addresses, remove those addresses. Why? Because they're going to use the addresses and like things like the account number to verify the account. So even if you're doing a dispute, they're not even going to look at it. If they see that the information lines up, they are just going to say that it's been verified or it's been validated, right? So first things first, you want to move those addresses off. Then once you do that, that's when you want to start your initial rounds. Please validate these accounts. Please verify these accounts. Once you do your verification, you're going to do method of verification. After the method of verification, that's when we usually jump into factual disputes or Metro 2 disputing. I know that's a lot, but if you have a credit repair company or you repair credit, then you caught that. You caught the flow.
Right. But definitely, like he said, both of those are a definite place. But I want a lot of people to know there's no way to start. Like, you can only get so far without getting those collections, those late payments, charge-offs deleted off your credit report. And when I say deleted, I'm not saying remove. There's companies that say, yeah, we can remove it. No, we delete it. Because if you're using the laws to get deletions, to get negative accounts or accounts that are impacting your credit negatively, then it stays off of there. It doesn't matter that it was yours. If they're doing a removal, that means that they probably just said, oh, this account is not mine. So it was removed for a little bit of time, right? While they are doing their investigations, the bureaus and the creditors or the collection company, after they see that it was yours, and they place it back on there. That is where credit restoration gets this bad name, because they're like, oh, this account was removed, but now it's placed back on here. Oh, credit repair does not work. Well, that's because they did removals, not deletions. Anything that's on your credit report has to be at the maximum accuracy possible, meaning 100%. If there's room for error, or there's something that's on there that you can question, they have to get that deleted off your credit report. And they cannot place it back on there, because they were supposed to do all that before they even placed it on your credit report.
Big facts. If you are in the Central Texas area, it was a very popular credit restoration company that was getting things removed, not deleted, removed. They found a loophole, which, you know, we are privy to. They got it removed, and it's like only for like 30 days or something. So they'll remove the stuff. And while they did that, they'll tell people, hey, go ahead and get what you want. If you want to go get a car, go get a car. If you need to get a credit card, go get a credit card. But it's going to pop back up on your credit. So me personally, would I do that for somebody? Absolutely not. And here's why. Because all I'm going to do is put you in a worse situation. If you already have these negative items on your report, or if you have these things on your report, like, I'm not teaching you the proper stuff. So one, when you do have good credit, how to manage it. If you already maxed out a credit card once, then you're probably just going to do it again, because you don't understand that you're not supposed to go over 30%. And if you want to maximize it, like absolutely maximize it, you don't want to go over 1 to 6%. But if I'm not teaching you that type of stuff, and I'm giving you a $20,000 card, you're putting yourself further and further in debt. Yo, stress is like the #1 killer, hands down. People literally kill themselves. Kyra, the nurse, just came in her. She was like, actually, it's heart disease. Whatever, girl. It came from stress. It came from stress.
You saw.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen the energy shift. Yo, but when it comes to stress, people really literally kill themselves because of this. Like, they're so stressed out about finances. They're so stressed out about bills and all of this good stuff. Like, yeah, I wouldn't put somebody further in debt or add more onto somebody's plate just to make a quick buck, or just to make it look good. Like, yeah, you sprinting fast, but however, like, yo, this is a marathon, and we're teaching and preaching financial freedom. That ain't it.
Right. So I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, I do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a preacher at a Baptist church. You hear me?
Marquita said, join in the credit cleanse. Do you hear me?
Yeah, that is the best place. Even if you don't, like, even if we aren't actually doing it for you, like, yo, even if you're doing our coaching or you're one of our programs, that is the best way to start. Because not only are you going to get it done, of course, we're going to, restore the credit, but however, we're going to teach you, we're going to educate you. So not only are we empowering you, but we're giving you enough to take that to your village. You can teach your children that, teach your family members that, teach your friends that. Each one teach one, each one reach one.
Yes. All right. Is there any other questions out there? Any other questions?
It's crazy how fast time just flies.
Right.
We have any questions? Any other
questions while we are here?
If not, y'all go ahead and show us some love. Let them hearts fly. Like, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for answering my question. Thanks for giving out this information that other people aren't, or they're going to charge you for it. Hey, get in my course so I can charge you for this information that Credit Cleanse is going to give you for free every Monday and Wednesday.
At 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, but at the end of the day, we know how it feels to be on the other side of this, to not know. So our driving force is to make sure that people have that the ER, the education and the resources, And you'll be surprised how much access that we have to things that can change our lives so easily. Sometimes it's so easy, it's hard for people to accept it. Like, nah, I can't be that easy. I've had somebody tell me that too. Like, I had somebody not sign up with us because they was like, nah, it sounds too good to be true. Like, what? Like, yeah, nah, I can't be that easy. Okay.
Really. And I know we all say it, that, this is something that's not taught. many of our homes, at school, or even in the community. But guys, it comes a time where somebody has to just like, okay, you know what? Since it ain't taught there, let me go. Let me go learn this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get educated about this so I can bring it back to my community. So I can bring it back, to my loved ones.
Right. The stuff that our parents learned, our grandparents learned, that was good stuff for their day. But the times have changed. We're in the information age. The things that was popping then just ain't now. You have children that are smart enough to get into stocks and get into crypto. You have children flipping real estate at 13. You can't even drive yet. But they are already making big money just because they understand like times have changed and they're getting into the right things. While some of us are still slaving. It's like, hey, let me go do all of this school just to work for somebody. And when honestly, you'll do all of that. You'll dedicate all of this time, this energy, and this effort into furthering your education, which is a beautiful thing. Which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. However, I don't really think a job will ever really truly pay you what you're worth.
True.
I don't think you.
True. And that's the reason being is because you're not going to match the owner. You're never going to match them.
Fact. You can make a company $4 billion and they'll give you, hey, we'll give you 40 million. Like I just made you $4 billion though. So if I can make $4 billion for you, I can probably make it for myself.
Right.
I'm only saying that because I was just watching the movie. I was watching Limitless and I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, he just made them a lot of money. And they gave him a $40 million salary. Which is great, but still.
Yes, yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I know you know what? What really pushed me into entrepreneurship. So if you don't know your bro Keem, look, I've been through poverty, I've been through the military, I've been to prison, and then I became an entrepreneur. And what was one of my major turning points is right before I was incarcerated, I was working for this marketing company. And I wasn't with them not even 60 days. Like in my first month, they made me a manager. Boom. I wasn't even the best at writing deals. I found out everybody was doing like some underhand stuff. I was doing it the hard way, the honest way. And that's why I wasn't writing as many deals. Some people go and write 10, 12 in a couple hours. I'm like, yo, how you do that? I'm struggling for my little 2 or 4. Like I'm working hard for that. But bottom line, I was wondering like, how come some of these people have been with this company for months or maybe even years and they haven't made manager? And then my regional manager told me, he was like, man, you have people skills. He said, bro, I can teach. He said, you don't never have to knock a door. You never have to write a deal as long as you can operate a team, which you know how to do. So that's when my military training came in. You know how to operate a team. So as long as you know how to do that, like the rest don't matter. They just need to write deals. You need to motivate them. And he said, you do that. And I'm like, oh, that's dope. And within the next month, within the next 30 to 45 days, they made me an office manager. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's cool. They put me with somebody else that's been with them for like 2 years. They had to promote us together just because they didn't want that person to quit. But I had more skills. That person had more experience, but I had more natural skill. And they told me, they paired me with that person like, hey, just learn from them. And then you can just take over. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But so bottom line is like, once I was incarcerated, I thought about that. I thought about that for like 2 years. Like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's crazy. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? And I realized, I said, you know what? They seen my potential. I just wasn't realizing it. If you'll make me the office manager of your company and I have 0 experience, that means you've seen something special in me. And that means I need to capitalize on that for myself. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, respectfully, I make more than my old boss. Like, yeah. He's still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I make more than him now. Even with, and he didn't have no pauses. He's still doing his thing. It's just like, I've learned so much. I've built so much that I make more than him now. And look, I ain't nobody special. I'm just a little country boy from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do it, that means you can do it too. Some of y'all out here smart. Y'all educated. Some of y'all are educated. You hear me? Highly educated. So if I can do it, that means you can do it too.
Yes, and get out here and be great. Find something that you're passionate about. And don't look at it for the money. Look at it at the impact that you're going to make. The money is going to come when you're walking in your purpose, guys.
Facts. Also, I had just realized this like yesterday. You literally cannot make money without another person. Kyra, I'm about to challenge you real quick. Name me one way you can make money in America that does not involve another person.
Why would I name something
Hmm?
that doesn't involve another person?
Yeah. Name. So I'm gonna challenge anybody in the chats. Name something that you can do in America to make money that does not involve another person.
What, crypto?
If anybody can figure that out, I'll buy you lunch tomorrow. Throw me something out there that where you can make money that does not involve another person. I'll buy you lunch tomorrow. I ain't got no takers. They were like, yeah, man, leave that alone, bro. You got that. You said farming. So even if you're farming, right? So if you are growing your crops, what are you going to do with those? You're going to sell them, right? You're going to sell them to a store. You're going to sell them to other people, right? So name me something that does not involve other people where you can make money. Nothing for three. I don't care if it's 30,000. Tell me something where you can make money and it does
No,
not
she was
involve.
just saying nothing, like nothing for 300.
Oh, she said nothing for 300. Okay, I got you. Like, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yep. We can't. Everything requires a supply and demand. Yep.
Facts. So once I realized, once it hit me, I'm like, oh, yo, that's crazy. We don't put enough emphasis on relationships. We don't put enough emphasis on like character building. Even you said veggie, fruit, you're gonna have to sell them to somebody to make your money, even if it's stocks. And that probably would have been like the best answer. Like, no, what if you do in the stock market? You know, in order for you to win, that means somebody else lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally no way. So because of that, and I'm not doing that just to like trying to put it in people's face. I'm doing it to generate thoughts. I want to get us to thinking. So since we know that it's literally impossible to make money without interacting with somebody else, we need to learn how to build relationships. We need to learn how to tap into the human psyche. Like what triggers people to spend money? And honestly, it's solving problems. The person that solves the most problems makes the most money. Kyrie, what's one of the major problems you have right now?
Sleep.
So if I tell you I got this dope daycare service that I'm only gonna charge you X amount of dollars per month, you know what I'm saying? It's really pleasing to your budget. I'll watch your kids for you. What's up? I just solved the problem for you. Like, yeah, bet. Or hey, let me be your personal assistant, and I'll take care of a lot of the things that you normally the things that you do on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I bet.
Right.
Just solve the problem. The person that solves the most problem makes the most money. So, and this is just to reinforce what Kyra said. Don't focus on making the money. Focus on solving the most problems and adding the most value. If you add value to people's lives, they will open up their pocketbook, purse, wallet, respectfully.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Anything else you want to say, King?
No, that's it. Unless anybody else has something.
All right. So we will be back on Wednesday, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you even more on to make sure that your business is set up credibly so that you can start getting the money. No more working harder without working smarter. Okay.
Facts.
All right.
She said, thank you. The first time I loved it. Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Thank you. Yes, please don't let it be your last time.
Yeah, so we can count on y'all being here. Y'all go ahead and drop a phone in the chat. Like, yo, I'm for sure. Get it? For sure. I'm for sure going to be here on Wednesday. So is it raining outside? Y'all dripping tonight. Don't delete me. We ain't going to delete you. We allow corny jokes. I'm the king of corny jokes. I don't know. Kyra's
really?
Here for it. I like that. Y'all entertaining my BS tonight. I'm here for it. For sure. Yo,
All
y'all is
right.
funny.
Another one.
All right, we got 4 people that's coming back. I don't know the rest of y'all on. Okay. Yeah, I can bring new. Okay.
All right, but yes, we definitely want to see y'all out here winning in these streets. This is so many times, guys. Once we learned this, like it really, like this is what helped us scale. This is what it gives you more freedom. So you're able to hire when you need to. You're able to just expand. You're able to keep inventory on stock because you're not so much worried about like, dang, I gotta wait till I do this before I can do this. Now you're able to do that. It's going to give you that freedom. And anybody know if you get high limits on your personal side, guess what? They give you 10 to 100 times more on your business side. So there's no reason that as a business owner, you do not have business credit set up.
That part. Hey, for my first timers, if this is your first time here, if you want to help Credit Cleanse out, you can go on Google and leave us a review. Would you believe that some people think that we a scam? Some people think that
Right.
honestly, they feel like, oh, because y'all got too many good reviews. Like this can't be real. Them just y'all friends. So hey, if you want to help us out, it goes a really long way. If you go and leave us a quick review, like, hey, the information was great, the information was trash. You know what I'm saying? Dude talk too much. He need to shut up. He need to get his hair retwisted. You can say whatever. Just leave a review. It really, really helps us a lot.
Right.
But if you guys don't have any more questions, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we have no purpose. And we will be back here on Wednesday. Same time, baby. Same time.
Same time. Again, I'm your girl, Kyra.
And I'm your bro, Keen.
And we are Credit Cleanse.
Sure is. And I'm going to be looking for them reviews, too. I'm going to see. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Y'all come on, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Everybody, peace out. Deuces.
Peace. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, guys.
Later.